just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. He's crazy. Okay, so today is July 2nd of 2024, and we'll be going over today's plan. But let's just go over what happened yesterday. All right, so yesterday we had a break below a previous weekly low here on ES as well, and on NQ we had a higher low, so that constitutes as SMT with the indices. Actually, let's take a look at what YM did yesterday. Okay, here it is. Okay. All right, let's take a look at. It's not here. YM. There it is. There it is. Now it's May 3. All right, we'll take a look at it once we connect. But anyways, so yeah, we had a sweep below the previous week's low, whereas on NQ we didn't. So this will be the pair to trade if you're looking to trade into these highs over here. And as we pointed out yesterday, we do have relative equal highs up here. And as well as ATH all-time highs. All right, so let's go into the daily. On the daily, we did sweep that weekly, which was also relative equal lows. So now price should draw higher. We do have price after the open, after the 1800 open yesterday, price did draw lower, but I suspect that price would have held extreme discount, and I suspect that price should be drawing higher now. Same with NQ here. Okay. Yeah, same with NQ here. So, and we are holding above this daily gap over here. As you can see, price also still closed above consequent encroachment of this gap. So that to me is a bullish sign. Here we go. Yep, there you go. So as you can see on the daily here, price still closed above consequent encroachment. This is the only day, but I would suspect this doesn't. Well, this price action always matters, but I'm not taking this much into account. Just this one right here. Let's see here. Yeah, in the daily we did open below, closed above, closed same as Friday. We closed above Friday's close as well. So when I connect to data, I suspect that we should be trading somewhere up here somewhere. But let's go ahead and connect. And what I'll do today is I'll connect real quick and then I'll disconnect because I'm not looking to trade until after 10. Because today we do have jolts and we also have a 0945 speech, if I'm not mistaken, from Jay Powell. Let's actually take a look. Yeah, he's going to speak. For how long, I have no idea, so I'm going to stay away for now. All right. Okay, so we did break this low, and we are trading higher now. So we have a new low on ES, and we have, of course, a higher low on NQ. similar to yesterday's price action. I had suspected that I wanted price to draw lower, to draw higher. Actually, this is actually pretty cool. Yesterday, I was short, I was bearish, and I did catch the whole move. Actually, not this whole move. I think it was up to here somewhere. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to short again going into the afternoon session because price was still below midnight open in 0830. Same thing with NQ here. And eventually it did end up working out. But actually, let's go back. All right. So as it stands right now, we have the current range here. The dealing range, current dealing range. There you go. Let's go ahead and lock this up. And we don't have to lock this up. All right. So we do have SMT here between, no, not this one. Between this low and these lows. Okay. So we do have SMT. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. We haven't been, we didn't, overnight we didn't respect bullish PD arrays. All right. We did respect bearish PD arrays. Right here, here. Okay. And I do see this, even though this high here took this high, I still see these as relative equal highs. So I'll constitute that as that. I'll warrant those as relative equal highs. And here we have the same thing. We have a relative equal highs. On the lower time frame, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some sort of move down. Yep, we have that. Okay. All right. So this is the current dealing range. I would expect to be bullish today. We do have price holding above a big order block over here. So we're still holding above that. So today, my bias, my draw, I still don't know what the draw is. From what I'm seeing thus far, I see as the highs being the current draw on liquidity. So it looks like I'll be aiming for discount or equilibrium. So I don't see anything there. Let's go into 60-minute. All right. All right, so we do have an order block here. All right. Actually, let's do it again. I changed the settings yesterday, so I have to be a bit. And actually, this is a easier way of doing things. There we go. Okay, so we do have an order block. What I would like at 10 o'clock is I would like for price to close above this candle, because what that means is that if this order block is to hold, which is right here, as you can see, if these two order blocks is to hold, then this order block, then there should be no new low. And if there is, then oh well. What are you gonna do? Okay. So again, at 10 o'clock, I'll be looking for price to close above this right here. Same thing with nope, I don't see anything on 30 on the 60-minute. All right, and we do have a head and shoulders type of pattern here. I don't look at patterns, but this is technically a inverse head and shoulders, and that is a bearish sign. But I'm not going to look at that as a bearish sign because my current draw right now are the highs. And again, we are seeing the same thing here with NQ. Okay, so again, the current draw for me right now are the highs. I suspect for this order block to hold, the one that I would like the I would like for ES to hold because ES has a new low, well, swept a new low. So that would constitute this as a high resistance liquidity, meaning that price is going to have a hard time drawing below this lows. This is low resistance because this one has a higher low. So if price breaks a new low, then I suspect for price to break this low. So again, I'm looking. I would like for this order block to fail, and I would like for this order block to hold. Whether that happens or not, I have no idea. But as it stands right now, that's what I'm seeing within the price action. All right, so I do see here a um, better price action. These are relative equal highs. All right. And whenever you see relative equal highs, always expect those highs to get taken, or relative equal lows. Always expect those relative equal lows to get taken. 1 second. Tomorrow, 11 to 12. Okay. All right. Cool. Yes, I will attend. Appointment confirmed. Perfect. Okay. Let's get back into it. Okay. So in case we draw towards the lows, let's go ahead and do this one as well. So again, my bias for the week is that we need to sweep something before we draw higher. We swept this low, and we bounced off of that, but I would still like for price to sweep these lows, and I would like for price to sweep these lows as well, for me to look for me to look for a draw higher. Um, yeah, let's look at that because what I'm expecting is what I want is I want a big flush down, sort of like this one. Do you see how we swept these lows? We drew higher after that, and then we had a quick flush. This type of move is what is manipulation. Okay, and when that happens, it scares a lot of people away, and it yeah it makes the smart it makes smart money jump into the trade, or jump into the into into the trade. So let's keep going here. So I haven't seen that yet. Technically, this could be manipulation. So we'll see if that happens or not. If it does, then that's pretty cool. But again, my target today, the draw today, would be the highs. So these relative equal highs, these relative equal highs over here. This is high resistance, but on the lower time frame, so this should get taken. I don't see that on the 60-minute, on the 4-hour. So eventually, these should get taken here. Let's take a look at the 60-minute here. Okay, so if we draw lower, then I'm not looking to long anything above this area. I want to get long somewhere down here somewhere. But if price draws higher, then I'll look to take a trade later on. We do have a gap here, and I do expect this gap to get filled. It should, because I don't see pull of liquidity over here, and I would expect this high to get taken as well. All right. So yeah, I'm aiming for these highs, looking for a reversal. So I suspect we'll look for this. So let's look at the current range. So the current range as it stands right now, the current dealing range is this one on the lower time frame, and this one not as of yet. So let's look at the 15-minute. Now, like I said, I do have a current range here, but I'm not 100% sold on it, and that's why I haven't drawn the range on there yet. And so here on ES, we now have, we used to have this dealing range, right? But since we just, actually we have not yet. Currently, this is the dealing range. Yep, this is the current dealing range. So let's go ahead and change this color. No, no. Okay, and we have a new dealing range, which is this now. Here we go. Yep, this one right here. Okay, so now that these two dealing ranges or lower time frame dealing ranges are set, again, what do I expect? I'm looking for this dealing range to hold, and I'm looking for this dealing range to get violated. If it gets violated, I'll start looking for a long here on a 5-minute setup. Let's take a look at where the current 30-minute is at. I'm not looking at the 30-minute to make any trade decisions. I'm just looking to use it as my way of, let's see here, midnight open. So midnight open is right here, and 0830 open is right here. Okay, so again, I'm not looking to get long in this area. I would like to get long here, but as you can see, price just completed the objective on this one. If it draws higher and completes the objective up here, that's even better, because then that would mean that this low may hold. This is terminus right here for me. So if I miss this initial move up to this high and then price retraces, I'll then look to get long somewhere at midnight open, or somewhere at midnight open to look for a move higher. Same thing with ES here. Let's take a look. Okay. Is this midnight open? Oh. No, that's midnight open. And where is 0830 open? Right here. All right. All right, so I'm looking for a move up to equilibrium, which happens to be right around where the relative equal highs are at. Same here. Same with this right here. You have relative equal highs up here with equilibrium up here. So again, I'm looking for this dealing range to get violated. And then I'd like for some sort of reversal type of pattern over here. Same thing with here. A reversal type of pattern. Again, I don't want this low to get taken. If it does, then I'm hands off. I'm completely out of the trade, or not even getting into the trade. Again, I'm not going to be trading until today, until after until the 10 o'clock macro, because we do have jolts, and we do have Jay Powell speaking at 9:45, I believe. So if I make a trade at 10, then I have to be extremely picky because he tends to make things very volatile. I don't care about the jolts numbers; they're lies, obviously, as we can see, given the price action. So I'll just stick to that. But let's see here. Okay, so that's where we stand for now. I don't have any other trade idea. But what happens if I want to? There's no short idea for me. Yesterday, again, I did have a short idea, and I was able to make, take this trade down, and I could have taken the trade up because there was a setup. But since my bias changed, since my objective was reached, I stayed out of the market, and I kept, the profit I made with that one trade. So yeah, like I said, here we did take out this pool of liquidity. We took out a lot of pools of liquidity, so I do expect this low to get taken. So let's take a look and see. Let's see if there's like a 1-minute setup. Actually, a 15-minute, since we just took it out. Let's see here. No new highs. All right. So if people do get short here, or if price does draw lower here, then I do suspect this this there to be a short setup here on the 1 minute. But again, I'm not trading off the 1 minute today. I'm looking for a move higher after price liquidates some lows. So yeah, that's my plan for today, and I'll see you at 10. Oh, let me disconnect from data. All right. There you go. Back at 10. All right. I'll be back at actually 9:45. That's the time he starts talking, so I don't want to. I'll probably see a quake, lot of volatility at that moment, and you don't want to be in a trade at that moment because it'll scare you into covering. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so obviously what I wanted to happen did not happen, so that's fine to me. The objective was met already. ES is not. So what am I looking for now? So I'll use this as the low. I still want to get along below midnight open. So because this was a massive move, I am not looking to get into any trades for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. Whether it's until the macro or the 11 or 1300 macro, I'm not sure yet. But let's take a look here. All right, this one was already taken as well. What's the 1 hour look like? Okay, so we took that. All right, so this is the new dealing range now. All right, why is this up here like that? Here we go. And this high is the new dealing range. Okay, so what am I looking for now? I'm looking for a retracement. I'm looking for a retracement back into discount. And if this is as high as price is willing to go, then I'm looking for price to come back down into discount. Yeah, into discount, extreme discount of the 4 hour range. Same thing here, extreme discount of the range. I would not be surprised if this low gets taken. I'll be highly surprised if this low gets taken because again, this is a low resistance. So I wouldn't expect for this move. Yeah. So I'm looking for a retracement back into discount of the range. Where that is, I have no idea. Ideally, I would like for price to come back down into the midnight open, and I would like for price to come down below midnight open on both of these indices. And if price is to draw higher from here, then that's great. But again, I'm not looking to enter a trade at these highs because on one indice, price has already reached its objective, and the other one has yet to do that. It's kind of lagging. But since this one is high resistance, I'll expect this one to hold and this one not to hold. The reason why I'm saying that is because look at this move. We had a massive up move, and now we're reversing back into the lows. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. That's technically what do you call that? That's technically SMT at the highs here. Now I know I didn't. Now I know I said I wasn't looking to take any longs, any shorts, but I do like this move. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into it yet. All right. All right. So on the hourly at 10 o'clock, what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to close above this range right here. So ideally, I want the body of the candle to close above this range right here, and then I'd like to get in here somewhere. Same thing with NQ. I would like for price to come down here somewhere. Let's look at the 60-minute. Yep, here it is. Yeah. Ideally, I would like for price to come down here, but again, I would like for the body of the candle to close above this range, or maybe even this one right here. So I'm gonna keep these two here for context. This one kind of, I don't see it. No, and I'll take it out. So this is technically a unicorn pattern. As you can see here, we have a breaker right here. Price drew below that breaker, and then price drew above it. Now, if price closes above it, then I'll be looking for a hold here somewhere later on during the day, or maybe even into the Jolts release. Same thing with this one. This is also a unicorn right here, where price is likely to hold here after coming back to retrace it, and then we get a move up. So again, up until now, I don't see anything. I don't see a reason to get long at these highs. Yeah, I'm not looking to get long on any new high or anything like that, because again, a move like this can easily turn into something like this. So just waiting. Okay, so until then, I'm just gonna turn my mic off, and unless I see anything, I don't see a reason to jump into this trade. Um, I kind of, like I said, I kind of did want the lower time frame dealing range to get violated, but since we ran all these highs already, this is the new dealing range right here, and this is the new dealing range right here. So yeah, I mean, ideally it would be good for these dealing ranges to hold. So until then, I'm just waiting. Technically, well, my bias is the draw currently are the highs, and my bias is bullish. Um, so because of that, I'm not going to notate this SMT over here. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that as is and just let things work themselves out until I see a reason to get in, or a reason for, I guess I want price to just tip its hand to me. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off my microphone, and if I have anything else interesting to say in regards to price action, then I'll come back. So we do have a reversal pattern here. We have move up, break above a breaker, displacement lower, and you have an imbalance here created by on the 1 minute, as well as an inverse imbalance here created. And ideally, you would want to get short up here somewhere. Now, again, I'm not looking to get short because to me, the bias today for me is bullish. So I'm not looking to trade against the trend. But it is a pretty good setup, and you could ideally take that into these lows over here, which is equilibrium of this dealing range. I like that this high has not been taken yet, these highs. So yeah, I think the jolt the jolt report will I forget what jolt stands for. Job openings and labor turnover. Yeah, turnover. What does S? Survey. I believe it's survey. Yeah, let's take a look. Jolts. Job openings and labor turnover survey. Okay, yeah, survey. That's what that stands for. So, so I'm just gonna stay away from now. We are developing some wicks below here, so I am seeing some sort of yeah, I am seeing I am seeing bullish signs here, but that's fine. We're about to get a really big move, um, unless I'm wrong. But we're about to get a move here on the Jolts report here within the next 20 seconds. So let's keep watching. And again, we are closing above the breaker. It looks like we're going to close above it. So if we do, then this you know this would be a unicorn. Perfect. There we go. As you can see. Oh no, I probably should have gotten long there. Let's take a stab here. All right. And darn, I should have taken a stab here above this breaker. So I just want a quick retracement back into that range, and then I'll take a stab at it. Because like I said, I'm looking for a quick move up. All right. It looks like I'm not going to get an entry, so that's fine. Darn it. There we go. All right, let's move into the 1 minute, see what we got cooking in here. All right. There we go. All right, there we go. Yep, this is a good setup, but again, I'm not looking to get short. I'm looking to get long. All right. Okay, so I'm taking a long here at, let's see here, 27.75. Nothing yet. There we go. Okay, so I'm in with a starter. And any move below, and I'm gonna get out because I don't like my entry. It's not that I don't like my entry; it's just that I don't like the yeah, I don't like the price of my entry. There we go. All right, this is first stage. This would be second stage. So I'm looking for a move up to 39.25. and my stop would be the low. Just keep doing that right there. And we are showing a willingness to close below this inverse right here, and I would like for that to get violated here on MNQ. I'm looking for price to get above this gap over here. There we go. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm looking for 39.25. All right, so it looks like we're not going to self just yet, but as long as price keeps closing above the previous candle, then I'm happy with that. I'm trading on the 1 minute, so what that means is I'm not looking to stay here for more than 10 minutes. So within 10 minutes, if we're still trading in this area, then I got to get out. If it was a 5 minute, then I would expect the trade to take a little longer, but I'm trading off the 1 minute. And if the 1 minute does what I think it will, then I expect this high to get taken here eventually. I'm not looking for price to come back down. Now we did close above this candle right here. We do have this order block over here. So what I would want is I would want for price to not get below 50% of this candle over here. There we go. If price closes below 29.75, then I got to get out. Because again, I'm trading on the 1 minute, not, nothing else. All right. Looks like we're getting price to look here. Why am I getting long? Because we do have this 1 hour unicorn here. So I don't want price to close below this area, and that'll be my stop. So until then, I'm just waiting. What happened here? Okay, so with this one, we do have this order block over here, and this one did the same thing. It traded into, actually it didn't. It only traded into the gap of that range. So let's keep watching here. All right. If nothing happens by the macro, then I'll take it here. By the end of the macro, so we have about 4 minutes. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, so we are kind of holding that order block. As long as I keep on seeing wicks below, that's fine with me. And as long as price keeps closing above this order block over here. All right, so we just closed below. Come on, let's see. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Yeah, let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Okay, not bad. So on the 5 minute, I don't want price to close below this area. Yeah, I don't want price to do that. Yeah, I don't want price to close below this, the body of this candle. So until then, I'm just watching. Oh no, what did I just do? Okay, here it is. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Come on. Let's get up to 39.75, 25. I have my limit orders at 39 and 39.25. There we go. All right, so we just swept this high. What am I looking for after we swept this high? I'm not looking for price to come back down. I'm looking for price to continue to close above the bodies of the candles. And Q is still drawing higher. All right, so we did close right at the highs, so that's fine to me. I don't want to see no more. I'm not looking to see any more. Okay, so that is SMT with the highs. I am not liking that price action. Sweep of this high, no sweep. That's SMT. So we're just still looking here. Again, my stop is a close below this area. All right, there it is. Oh no. Okay. All right, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna get out. And I just took the loss here. All right, let's see what happens now. Okay, so this price on ES failed to break this high. On NQ, price did break the high. So that's SMT on the higher time frame. And then you have second stage SMT on the lower time frame. So still waiting. Okay, so this may be the manipulation of the leg. Wait, what did I just do? Here we go. All right. Okay. What does YM look like? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, YM looks similar. Want to see what price does after this 5 minute closes. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to give it another stab if price closes above this price range over here. We do have an order block up here on the opposing trend. Let's take a look at the 15 minute, because the 15 minute will tell me a lot on what the, here it is, perfect. Okay, so we have a break below into this balance over here. All right, so I just want to see how price closes here. So that with the minute with the minute almost over, notice how price was up here, and now the price is about to close on the 1 minute. You get a move down. So what am I looking for now? Here, I want to see a quick flush down into discount into the midnight open. I want to see if that happens. Come on. Please draw lower. Perfect. Come on. I want to see candles like this one, but on this one right here. No, do not go up. Come down. Come on. All right, so we are drawing higher. Okay. All right, so if we do close above this, I'm going to take another stab, and that'll be it for me. But again, I have to wait until price closes above it for me to be interested. And it has to be like a real close, not a close, let's see, kind of like this one. You see how price closed above it and then came back down, had a big wick up here. See how this one closed? So yeah, no, I'm not looking to get in. Even if that is the entry. Come on. It has to be a commanding close. Sort of like this one right here. A big close up held this gap over here. All right, let's do it. I like it. Let's see if I get triggered in to 30.25. Oh no, it looks like I'm not going to. All right, I'm in. And any close below this candle and I'm out. Or any bearish close. Then I got to get out. Yep, I'm not liking this right here. Yep, there it is. All right. Yep, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking how price closed below the range again. You see how this candle right here closed above and then this one closed back in. This one has to immediately draw higher. If it doesn't, then I have to get out because I and I and I got to listen to my intuition. Plus, it has this gap that it needs to get above too. So if it draws higher, then I would like for price to close above this one now. I do not want to see wicks like this one form at these highs. And if it does, then I got to get out. Let's take a look at the 5-minute over here. All right. I do like how the 5-minute closed. So I would not like for price to close below this bodies, which is right here. So I do not want price to close below this candle. I want price to immediately draw higher. All right. Yep. Definitely not liking that. All right, I'm gonna get out because I'm not liking it. All right, I'm still in it, but at the first sign of a move, I'm gonna get out. Yeah, I don't like how that closed. All right, I'm gonna take it off there. I'm just not liking how it's giving me that type of price action, and it's likely the right move. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the charts. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna close the charts. Oh no, there it goes. All right, and there it goes. All right, all right. I'm giving it one more try. Definitely flake me out there. Now I'm trying these with micros, so I'm not too worried on price, on the losses or anything. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yep, this was a stop hunt right here. And my aim is 39 of the range. Now, if this is going to be the candle to draw higher, then I don't want to see anything below this area. And right now, as it stands, 27.50 is my stop. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, and it looks like I'm gonna get stopped out. Yep, there it is. All right, so I just got stopped. Again, these are micros, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't like this consolidation, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to 5 minute, and I'm gonna expect for price to give me the entry going into the 11 o'clock macro. So that's what I'll do from now on, because I was expecting for price to immediately draw towards these highs, but we're not doing that, obviously. So I'm just gonna wait. So yeah, let me just go ahead and disconnect from data. Let's do the charts one more time. All right. All right. So this is my area of interest on the 1 hour. That one, yep, that one, and maybe this one right here. Actually, this one isn't even it anymore either. There we go. Right there. Let's take this one out. Let's just leave it there just in case. Yeah, as you can see here, we did close above this right here, so I'm gonna use this as a breaker. Coming into the 11 macro, what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to draw lower into this area and then draw higher from there. But I need the setup to be there in order for me to get there. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to maybe 3 candles. We get 3 candles into and then uh, basically the same type of setup in here or something similar of that sort. Because we are generating liquidity here. So I would like for these lows to get taken and then for price to draw higher after that. Because at 11, once the 1 hour closes, we're going to have a gap here. All right, we're going to have a gap here. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for that gap to hold somewhere, wherever the 1 hour decides to close at. But yeah, until then, I'm pretty much done for the day. If I don't see anything on the 5 minute, then I'm not going to enter. My mistake today was entering on the 1 minute. I rarely take the 1 minute, and for this reason only, because the 1 minute doesn't really tell you anything unless you're looking for an aggressive move up, and that's what I was looking for, and obviously I didn't get it, so I guess I just got to stick with it. But yeah, not a big. I was taking 2, 3 contracts at a time, micros, so I'm not really too concerned about that. I could easily make that back with a mini. And if I do take a trade on the 5 minute, then I'll trade with the mini. Until then, I'm pretty much done for the day. And if I don't see a setup, not for the day, for the morning session. If I don't see a setup at 11, then I'll quickly just turn off data, and then I'll come back at 11 and see if there's an actual entry. And I won't trade on the 5 minute. I keep saying that. I keep saying that I won't trade on the 1 minute anymore. And I'll only stick to the 5 minute. But as soon as I see something on the 1 minute, it gets me into trouble. But that's why I traded micros with that one. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you tomorrow.